Dear friends, I am Jeshua. I greet you all. I am with you from a deep resonance. We walk the same path, and you are with me. I was a kind of flag bearer in the time in which I lived. I planted seeds, but it was never intended that I would do this alone. What I did was not something by myself. What I did was connected with a soul group of kindred spirits to which you belong. This is a time for harvesting. Through planting and growing, through the germination of seeds, through the rising up of new shoots, a new light is brought into this world, and you are those germinating seeds and shoots. You are connected with me in the grand field of the Christ energy. What is the most precious thing that is developing during this time is who you are. You often think that the biggest difference is made by what you do or set down in the world, but that is not the case. Rather, it is what and who you are that makes all the difference. That is what creates an opening in the collective consciousness on Earth. By being too fixated on specific goals outside yourself on what you want to achieve in this world, you move away from your core, your foundation, which is where the transformation is taking place. It is what is most needed in this world. It is important that you recognize the inner world, the world of your feelings, your psyche, your thoughts as the primary source of all creation. You have become indoctrinated by a worldview in which the inner, the intuitive and the spiritual is neglected. There is an excessive focus on the outer world, on the material. And when you go along with that, you undermine your own powers of creation, because the source of each enduring creation is always inside you. You are not dependent on forces outside you, and your realizing this is a big step, because it sets you free from the outer world, which then loses its power over you. When you realize deeply, from your divine core, that you are a creator, the social rules and ideas, the fears that are prevalent in society, gradually lose their influence over you. That is also the message that you are bringing to people in this world. Nothing brings a person into their own strength more than does the realization that he or she is the center of their own world, and that from there you attract and create what is right for you. Thus, the energy of fear and illusion loses its influence over you. This is the true breakthrough everyone is looking for. I ask you to now connect with your heart. When I am speaking about the heart, I am not talking about the physical heart, but about something much more vast and deep, namely that part of you, your unique soul, which is connected to the whole, which vibrates in a field of love that is your home, the place where you belong. Your physical heart is the most visible material manifestation of this inner center, but it is no more than that. Your true heart is much more vast and not bound by time and space. The love in your heart surpasses the material, transcends physical life. It makes you really great, and also allows you to be safe. Because through this love you are connected to the Christ energy, a field of love that is infinitely more powerful than any fearful image or all the material things in the world. Feel this field now. Call it up in your own heart and sense clearly that you are much greater than an earthly body, an earthly personality. Your soul has chosen you in order to grow through you in this life, to experience, to work. This grand power of your soul is available to you as a source of wisdom. Now, go with your attention to your heart center and feel who you are. Also sense the talents and gifts that you have developed in other lives, because the heart operates from a timeless awareness and has access to all the varied manifestations or incarnations you have ever had. Feel the energy of your heart come to you and surround you. Let it shine light upon a problem that you are experiencing in your everyday life. Many problems arise or become bigger as you become fixated on external things, or on your own body, on the tangible, the physical. You want to find solutions on that level. But by connecting with your greater core, with your heart consciousness, you will get access to sources of wisdom that can help you much more. The solution is never on the material plane, it is within you. Descend all the way to that level, and see a flame of light in the middle of your heart center. This light connects you to the Christ field, which protects you and cares for you. Allow it to enfold you. Feel that you do not depend on powers outside yourself. Feel that you can live from ease and love, from lightness. You have been so indoctrinated with thoughts of fear, struggle, and survival that it seems impossible to live from lightness, gentleness, and love. This is the shadow that hangs over all of you, the belief in fear, struggle, and control. I ask you to open your heart to that larger reality that is there and that carries you. Imagine that the light energy from this larger reality enters through your heart, and further through your body and your energy field. Let the light flow through your heart and descend into your solar plexus, and further into your abdomen, and into your root chakra in your tailbone, and even further down through your legs to your feet. Feel your own power. It is not a hard force, it is not a power of resistance or struggle. The time has passed that you had to be in conflict with the outer world. There is another power within you that can help you realize what you deeply desire. But that power is not of a dual nature, one of struggling against something. Feel the power of this force, and go to where you experience a problem that gives you concern, makes you worry and think. Go to where you feel you are losing your strength, that you are not able to live with joy but have the feeling of being threatened by something outside you, something you do not understand, or by something that keeps arising and never seems to be able to get resolved. There is a kind of knot in your energy, in your thoughts about your own powers of creation. There is a sense of powerlessness. There is a blind spot in you. Feel the great power of love. Look at your life and ask yourself, where do I experience love the most? In which activity or with what person or at what moments do I experience a feeling of sincere joy and happiness? Where do I feel at home, relaxed? I mean times when you literally feel lighter, when your body vibrates at a higher level. Look for yourself where and in which situation you feel that the most, and take that as your criterion or guide. Love gives you energy, makes you creative and at the same time free of worries. Then you are confident, and in an almost childlike way you become happy. This is a great strength, do not underestimate it. Search for that kind of feeling as much as possible in your life. Let go of doing battle, and find the brightest sides in your life and feed that energy. Then you free forces in yourself which give you deeper connection with your own soul wisdom, then you magnetize others like attracts like.